That's a wide ball. Pretty much wide outside the leg stump. Not a good ball. This one, it was a little bit outside the off stump and well controlled. 2 more balls to finish the power play. Wow. The ball is just bouncing. Odd bounce there, but that's good. It is favoring Filli at this point. 2 dot balls. Last ball before the power play. That's a huge heave there. Let's see. They're just able to get 1 run at this point of time. So 6 overs, 57 for 2 Raptors. Jayesh is 27 of 11, Kamran 22 of 19, and 6 overs are done. Now Harris is coming to bowl. 7th over. Kamran is the striker. He's in strike. He's 22 of 19. Jayesh 27 of 11. Raptors at 57 for 2 after 6 overs. Steal a single. It's a buy. It's pretty quick. Keeper did well to block it. Batsman made it pretty quick. That is a cross-batted flick or a sweep. Pretty risky, but he gets a single there. Josh is back in strike.
A wicket just fell. Kamin just got out. Harris with his first wicket on the very second ball that he bowled.
You said 3 wickets, right?
It should be the third.
It's like his net is gone. So.
while we're having technical difficulties. The third wicket just fell. Kamran Saeed just got out. That's a big loss. Rahimullah is the new batsman. He's known for some hard hitting out there. We'll have to wait and see how Hariswara fares. Kamran Saeed got out of 22 runs of 21 ball, almost run a ball. 2 massive sixes and a boundary. Filli will be content with this effort. 3 wickets within the power play. That's a big achievement. Rahimullah is on the strike now. Oh, drops it. Thick outside edge to the keeper. With a valiant effort on the towards his right side. Definitely got some glove on it, but it's considered drop for sure. It was a slower ball, and Rahimullah definitely was going hard on it. Takes a thick outside edge. It was a little bit difficult for sure. When you get a glove on it, that's considered a drop. Shahir is trying to give some justification of why and how was it dropped. Hariswara continuing. Another slower ball, a full toss. Josh taps it for a single. They will have to give some strike to Josh Patel, who is playing amazingly. 29 runs of 13 balls. Rahimullah Ghanizai is a quick fast bowler as well. Can hit the ball. Another slower ball. Definitely beats him out there. So that's a third slow ball in a row. 60 for 3, 61 for 3 after 7 overs. Najam Iqbal will come to bowling. Took 5 wickets in the first game against Schaumburg Vikings, and then 2 wickets yesterday for him. So I believe he's the top wicket taker so far in the tournament. MPL 3.0. A few changes from yesterday's game. Hariswara is back in. Osama is not playing. The reason they sent Rahimullah up there is I think they want the score to have to be in the neighborhood of 180, 190, as they couldn't chase the target yesterday. Taps it. Rahimullah wanted a single. Josh, who's normally really quick between the wickets, decides against it. Najmi has a very mystery carom ball as well. Off spinner. Taps it to the point, no run. He balls at a very tight line and length. Gives himself some room. Cuts it hard through the deep cover. Aga Khizr is the trooper out there. Just a single. So nothing really in this over so far. Rahimullah is not gonna tap it around. He's just gonna go big or go home. Oh, beats him completely. Shahir does well behind the stumps. I don't think Rahimullah actually left the crease. So it was a carom ball. Wanted to tap it on the leg side. Definitely was misread it completely. No run really. Definitely something happening in this over. It's going to be either a wicket or he's going to go big. Taps it for a single, 1 in a second. Najmi hustles to get the ball. Ramiz Raja came all the way from the mid-on to stop the second. Definitely wasn't there. 63 for 3, almost 8 overs being completed. Josh will have to do something. Wickets been falling around Josh so far. He's on 30 of 16 balls. Hard pulls it. It will be tight. Oh, wrong end, I think. Aston was the fielder. Aston Ahmed was the fielder. Chose the wrong end. Rahimullah was very quick between the wickets. Second reason is Josh had to play the shot and then had to come back. So the better option would have been on the striker's end, where Josh had just left the crease. Harris Waller will continue, number 804. If you know, you know.
New over. Raptors are 65 for 3. 8 overs gone. Harris to continue. Rahmatullah on strike. That's lovely hit.
Getting
Out of the
predictable.
boundary.
Getting predictable, I think. This is another slower ball that Harris Waller has bowled. I think the last over he bowled 3 slower ball. On the very first ball, he had a drop catch in hands of the keeper, but then he just kept continued bowling slower ball. This was the first ball of the over, and it's a slower ball, and I know he was waiting for it.
I agree. Again, another slower one.
Another slower ball. This was a lot slower than the previous one. Harris Waller is testing the patience of the batsman. Oh, flicks it. Scoop, I would say. Went all the way for a boundary. Batsman is asking for a 6. We'll have to wait and see what's the signal. And it's been signaled 6 runs. That is Josh Patel's pet shot. Scoop right over the short fine leg fielder, Dr. Akbar. Nobody can do anything on that shot. Expensive over so far. 13 runs off the first three balls. And it's a slower ball. Cuts it hard over. Extra cover. Tejas Patel is the fielder. But they will take 2. They won't miss that. That's 15 of the over so far. 4 balls. Harris Warra's first over was pretty good. Only 3 runs, and he took one very good wicket of Kamran Sayed. But this over he's getting run for his money. Short ball, knowing that the fielder is up at the fine leg. The batsmen are running just to make sure the thick grass will not let it go, but it went all the way for another boundary. That's 19 runs off it so far. You can't give short ball or a ball on his leg, on his body. Josh Patel is so good at that. We've seen him scoring like hundreds of runs in that region. First of all, he does not have any protection out there. Now taking a protection out there, Niaz Khan will move a little bit towards the fine leg. So there's a fine leg, deep fine leg, and there's a short fine leg right in front of each other. Slower ball, hits it another one. We'll go for another boundary over extra cover. This is poor bowling. This is poor planning. Josh is definitely getting better off Partisvara. That is 20. We'll have to see how many runs came in this over. Probably 23. Yes, 23 runs of the last over. Most expensive over so far in the inning. That is definitely a confidence booster for the batting side. St. Charles Raptors. That's up.
Jason on 48, 21, Kamran 22 of 21. Raptors have made it up.
Josh Patel, 48 runs of just 21 balls. Dr. Akbar is coming from the park end. 48 matches, 28 wickets. Josh Patel's with an amazing stats. 413 matches. Pro at Chicago cricket. Dr. Akbar will have to wait and see what he does. Probably he's very tricky. He will ball a few half trackers, and that will attract some ignorance on behalf of the batsman, and they will take it easy, being complacent. Will give the wicket away. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, first ball. Oh, drops it. Saw that he drops the sitter. That's what Dr. Akbar does. Saw that all the fielders out there, somebody drops a catch. Lucky?
Looks like the fielder is injured. Get a substitute fielder. But that was a sitter though. Drop chance makes a big difference.
Sadly hurting himself. Will definitely. It's a good thing that it's kind of bleeding. If it doesn't bleed, then there's definitely a little bit bigger injury anticipated. But that would be a big damage for Filli. Sadly, he's one of the best batsmen out here in the league. Dropped a catch. More damage is that he hurts his finger. Oh, taps it in the air. Josh Patel, so far 2 balls, both in the air, both chances. Almost this one was half chance. The previous one was definitely a sitter. Sadly does not drop these catches. Definitely was probably there was some sun right behind the ball, might have affected it. is doing really good. Definitely have to make up for that catch. Both is so far so good. 3 balls, 2 runs, 1 chance created so far in the over. He will create more chances. Half tracker went hard on it. Tejas Patel will be able, definitely good hustle. Was able to save the second run. Sadly will be going for some treatment. Most likely he would just need some tape. I don't think he's gonna need some stitches. Drops short on right in front of Hariswara, who was patrolling all the way to the boundary. That's a 50 up for Jash Patel. Jash Patel was trying to give himself some room and play his pet shot, which is towards the fine leg, square leg boundary. They have a protection there. 1 bounce to the fielder. Very good over so far. Another half tracker, not a half tracker really, and Najmi does poorly over there. It's a boundary. Boundary in the very last ball. Definitely should have stopped that. It was almost in the gap. Better effort would have saved it for sure. So another good over. 8 runs off him. Really better over. He was anticipating. I think Niaz Khan will come bowling from the road end. We'll be looking at some sort of replacement, or as a result of that injury, we'll have to see the rule as well. Can an impact player become the playing 11 as a result of an injury that happened during the game? I really hope it's not the webbing. If it is a webbing, he's gonna need some stitches, then he can definitely not come back and play. If it's just a finger skin rupture, then there are definitely some chances that he might be able to come back. Everybody's trying to understand the rule and the situation out here. You've got St. Charles Raptors captain trying to talk to the management of the league to understand what exactly is going to happen as a result of that injury. 96 for 3 in 10 overs. We'll have to contain in the last 10 overs. We'll have to cover up for this big injury. Niaz Khan definitely a lot quicker. We'll want 2 runs. Dr. Akbar does well.
Raptors 97 for 3. Niaz for second ball, bowling fast. Batsman just tries to shuffle a little bit but misses that. That's a good ball. It's a dot ball. Rahimullah settling down. Sure is going to go for big shot starting soon. 10 hours are up. Ball is high in the air. Fielder coming under it. And he drops it again. There's a couple of missed chances. This is going to cost Filli quite a bit. It's a simple sitter. Under the ball, just dropped it as a sitter. Unfortunate. coming in. That's a good heave, and I'm sure it's going to be a 6. It's a good pick. Goes all the way straight. Behind. Deep, fine leg, boundary. Raptors crossed 100 there, 104 for 3. Jash is on 57 of just 25 balls. There seems to be some flies bothering the batsman. It happens during this time of the day, especially when the sun is setting. Niaz coming in for his 5th ball. Ooh, that is clear wide. Yes, umpire calls it a wide. So it was outside of leg stump. Raptors 105 for 3, 10.4 overs. Should be another wide outside the leg stump. Should be off the pads. Let by call.
It has 3 cameras, right? It takes 3 cameras to play.
Bowl 11 overs done. Raptors are 108 for 3.
One weight for 3 and 11 overs. As I was checking on Sadali, his injury isn't looking that bad, so most likely we'll see him back to the field very shortly. With him being outside and Manu Singh going as a substitute fielder, that negates him from being able to play as an impact player. So Manu Singh will be considered a substitute fielder now, 12th man. He won't be able to participate as a bowler or as a batsman. So that makes Dr. Akbar as the playing 11, considered as a playing 11. Comes back. Dr. Akbar only gave 8 runs in the first over. दादा रमीज भाई अस्सलाम वालेकुम खुद एक ओवर कर लो ना उसको सामने सामने मारो उसने कैच दे देना सामने छोटी बॉल करोगे तो मारता रहेगा वो Very good ball. That's what Philly needs. They need to ball him up. Can't ball him short ball. That's his favorite shot. Josh Patel on 57 of only 28 balls. Dr. Akbar is doing well. Half trucker will have to wait and see. They will run for 2. That's right in the middle of 2 fielders. Can't do anything. Being very smart, Josh Patel just taps it knowing there is no fielder protecting the second run out there. Very good ball. One more time. They will try to get 2 but decide against it. Shahid does well this time. Rahimullah will go after Dr. Akbar. Since Josh Patel is actually being very smart. He knows that he can't use the pace of Dr. Akbar to play those shots. So now he's just tapping around, taking single or double, giving strike back to Rahimullah, who can hit hard. Does well, Rahimullah, since he moved away a little bit. That in that case there cannot be a wide ball as he moved towards the off stump. Still getting used to the new rules. Does pretty well again. Dr. Akbar, very fuller length against the wind. It's really hard to hit him straight up, so they'll have to go cross. Whenever you play cross against the spinner, you create chances. So Dr. Akbar is doing really well so far. Jersey number 33. Oh, hits him well this time. It was a short ball and goes all the way for a 6. Josh Patel is doing really good. Dr. Akbar conceding boundaries on his last ball, even in the last over and this over as well. I don't know why they removed Najmi from after bowling just 1 over. That was massive 6, went right outside. Niaz will continue. He was a little bit expensive last over, but Ramiz Raja thinks that he can create a chance. Will continue bowling. Niaz Khan went for 25 runs so far, 1 wicket in 2 overs. Sadal is still taking a little bit more rest. Took some painkillers. Did not need any stitches. Thankfully, he will still be able to go in there, ball if he wants, and then definitely can bat as well. So not as bad news for Filli. 118 for 3 in 12 overs. That's definitely a bad news for Filli. Rahimullah will face Niaz Khan. A Patan to Patan. Trying to cut it. Will not get any bat on it. It was probably a little bit late on that ball. A little bit windy today, but warmer than yesterday for sure. Slower ball. A slower ball from a very fast bowler is definitely always very deceiving. Rolls his finger at the very last minute. Rahimullah had no clue. I'm anticipating a Yorker on this one. First one was short ball and slower ball, and this one might be a Yorker, so we'll have to see. Oh, another short ball. He's going after his helmet. He's been given white ball. That's a little surprising. That's a harsh call. That's definitely a harsh call. It's not a white ball. It was not a white ball. Looking at from the outside. Yeah, that was a proper bouncer from a fast bowler. Ooh, does well to get his helmet out of the way. Niaz Khan is showing some aggression out there. We've got some company. Abdur Rahman, who's the younger brother of Pakistan captain Sarfraz. Oh, picks this time, and a helicopter shot. Got some bat on it, went all the way for a 6. You can anticipate that. He was waiting for that after those 2 quick bouncers. All he wanted was a slower ball. Since he can't get any bat on that, the faster deliveries. Seven runs of the first 4 balls. Niaz Khan will be angry. Inside edges it for a 2. Right in between the keeper and the defined leg Hassan Ahmed. Hassan Ahmed is also the younger brother of Sarfraz. So we got some presence out here in the ground. Ramiz Raja has played for Pakistan. Saad Ali, who got injured earlier, he has played for 2 ODIs for Pakistan. Niaz Khan played Pakistan domestic cricket as well. What Raptor has is the passion. I know the experience that Filli has, but Raptors have the passion, and we're seeing that passion in Josh Patel's batting. 66 runs of 30 balls only. Rahimullah is also doing well. Plays a ramp shot, misses it completely. They're appealing for a caught behind. Might have heard something. Shaw wasn't there. We might see Najmi back. We'll have to wait and see. Yes, Najmi is coming back to the attack after 2 very eventful overs from Dr. Akbar. He did pretty well, to be honest. He conceded 2 boundaries, both on the last ball of each over. Created a few chances as well. Definitely fared. Now he is the main player in the playing 11 since Manu Singh won't be able to participate as a 12th or impact player. Very good partnership so far. Almost 70 runs, I believe, almost close to 70 runs. Cuts it hard. Ghulam Mudassir is the fielder at the point. No run taken. Oh, played on. Najmi should not have been dropped earlier from the overs, but comes back. Josh had to play that after playing a dot ball. Takes an inside edge. It was an off spinner, a proper off spinner. Inside edge is it onto stump. Najmi with his 8th wicket so far in the tournament. Josh Patel definitely saw something on that ball. That's why I wanted to go after it. Normally he's not hitting anything to spinners apart from that 1-6 that he hit to Dr. Akbar, and that was a bad ball too. But Najmi is getting better off Josh Patel, who's getting a standing ovation from his teammates. New batsman Romeo Ray, very good young talent. Played most of his cricket for Incredibles, if you know Chicago cricket. He's a very good fielder, very nippy bowler, wicket taker, and then he can hit some sixes as well. So pretty good lineup from Raptors so far. 127 for 4 in 13.2 overs. They still want, I'm sure they want to go for a 200. Najmi is going for 16 in 2 overs. Getting the all important wicket of Josh Patel. Drives it back to bowler for no run. Gray Nichols, Romeo Ray. This Gray Nichols gear, cricket bat as well. And goes hard, and he hits a beautiful slog shot towards the deep mid-wicket boundary for a massive 6. This is what he does. He just came to the crease, goes for a massive 6 at deep mid-wicket. I would say cow corner. It was an off spinner from around the wicket, giving himself some room. Captain Ramiz Raja is trying to understand some rule from Mateen Bhai, who's a very experienced umpire. A little bit shorter this time, a little bit quicker. Ducks it underneath his eyes for no run. Oh, up in the air. I don't think anybody will be able to come underneath it. Aston Ahmed drops it. He was running in hard. It was a top edge all the way to the mid-on fielder, long-on fielder. Dropped right inside the circle. So Aston Ahmed had to run all the way from the long-on boundary. He had a late start as well, so was always chasing the ball. I hope he's fine. So looking at his fingers. Just make sure that he doesn't get injury. 6 more overs to go. There is definitely some sort of time restraint that we might have to see, keeping in mind that if the run rate is too slow, Filli will have to bring in their 5th fielder inside the circle. They will not be able to keep the 5 fielders outside if they're running late. Since there was an injury during the game, umpires have allowed Dr. Akbar to be an impact player for Manu Singh. So Manu Singh will replace Dr. Akbar.
डॉक्टर अकबर बाहर आ रहा है, मनु सिंह अंदर जा रहा है.
It's a special case, so definitely a good gesture by the umpires and also the opposition team. Saad Ali will take the field now. We've been joined by the captain, the all-important man in Filli's squad, Dr. Akbar. He's just been impacted by the rule.
मनु सिंह तो आपने ऑलरेडी अंदर डाल दिया था.
अभी जो था इंजर्ड हो गया.
नहीं प्लेइंग 11 में कौन था?
प्लेइंग इलेवन में मेरे साथ मनु था.
Manu was already inside.
नहीं, मनु was sitting. I was for him.
Mateen Bhai is clarifying the impact player rule since there was an injury, so we'll have to wait and see what they decide.
In playing 11. Manu Singh. Because 2 guys came late, right? So we sent Manu.
Some clarification were needed. That's why there's a pause in the game. So we're just waiting. Umpires want to make sure that we move forward with the correct lineup and impact player to avoid any sort of confusion after the game. If you're as we're in the break, if you're wondering what is Filli and why do we have a team named Filli, that's because we have a very brand new restaurant in Lombard on Villa Park, Roosevelt Avenue, under the name of Filli. Very good ratings. Definitely worth a shot. Try it out. They are the official sponsors of the team Filli. That's how the team name came up. It's very good for Chicago cricket that we have local businesses that are supporting the Chicago cricket. Aga Khizr will come on, will replace Niaz Khan from road end. Romeo Ray will face him with a deep, cuts it hard right over the point. Almost made it to the catch. 1 and a second run. Rahimullah. Romeo Ray didn't have enough time to come back. Aga Khizr with his first over so far. Sadali is back in the team on the field. Dr. Akbar is resting a little bit. Sadali making sure that all the fielders are accurately placed.
No, I talked initially.
यंग बच्चों का प्रमोशन ये वो
Oh, hits it hard. It's up in the air. We'll have to see if Ghulam Mudassar will only watch sailing this over his head for his six. Didn't get a lot of distance, but definitely got the elevation all the way up. We have MPL is a franchise-based system, as you guys might know that. There's all these teams that are playing in it. They're all franchised, owned by private owners. This league has massive presence on social media as well. Oh, full toss. A lower full toss will go for a 2. For sure, there's a no fielder in the middle. Wanting to try a Yorker ball, but probably didn't know what to do with it. So the MPL 3.0, this is the third very successful franchise league cricket in Chicago. Oh, played on, Rahimullah. I think he was a little bit tired out there, even after hitting that 6. This was played. He wanted to drag that all the way to the mid-wicket boundary. The shot was not there. That's why he takes the inside edge onto the middle stump. Rahimullah's cameo is over. He did pretty well. Yeah, definitely. If he had tried to play this shot right over extra cover, would have been great. Wanted to drag that onto the leg stump. Takes an inside edge, a slog. 33 of 25 runs. Did really well. 132 strike rate. Should look at it. 3-6 and a 1-4. That's 22 runs off the boundary, and then 11 runs off the remaining 20 balls. Couldn't get the strike rotated. Ahmadullah Adil joins Romeo Ray on the crease. Ahmadullah is another one of the best hard hitters in Chicago cricket. Aga Khizr taking a very big wicket. Third season of MPL, franchise-based cricket in Chicago. Still continuing, rising and shining. We see people all over the world watching. Ahmadullah Adil. He's gonna go after it. Hits it hard. Straight to Ramiz Raja. Another wicket. Adil Ahmadullah going on the very first ball. It was a fuller length. Ramiz Raja will not drop this catch. It was a flat on to long off. Very good field placing. Went straight to his hands. Ramesh Raja will not drop these catches. So all of a sudden, Aga Khizar is on a hat trick. Might be Darpan Patel. Meet Patel, actually. Meet Patel. Very good fielder, that's for sure, I know. He's got some stats behind him as well. They will need to play the rest of the overs. They still have a lot of time. 30 balls can easily generate 45 to 50 runs, and that will be a huge plus under lights chasing for or defending for Raptors. He's are doing well, taking 2 wickets in his very first over, 9 runs. Got hit by a massive 6. Najmi will continue. So far so good. Last over of Najmi, he went for 23 runs. Sweeper cover, deep square leg, cow corner, long on, long off. These are the fielders patrolling for Najmi. Coming around the wicket, take the ball away. It is definitely been hit back to long on. Ramiz Raja is the fielder. Will only be 1 run. Hassan Ahmed has been brought into the circle. Not sure if it was that, if it was because of that last over drop catch. Meet Patel ducks it underneath his eyes. No run taken. Shahir does well. Ooh, that was the carom ball. See those fingers rolling on top of the ball. That means it'll move away from you as a batsman if you're a right-hander. Another carom ball will be tight. Lets it go. The keeper. That was not too far. 1 run created 2 runs. Poor effort from Shahir. I'm not sure if it was poor effort from Shahir or poor effort from the fielder, because from the side angle we can't see how far it was from the keeper. And this one is drop short. It was definitely another carom ball. Will be 2 runs easily. It's a walk in the park for Raptors so far in this over. They're taking 2 runs. Filli is leaking runs out there. This should not have been a 2-run. Took a little bit of extra bounce. It was a top spinner from Najmi that completes his quota of overs. Last ball, as we have been told by the umpires. No, there were 2 dot balls after the first ball. After the first run, there were 2 dot balls. Meet played 2 dot balls. Ghulam Mudassar will come back to finish his overs. They will have to contain under 180, and Ghulam Sir's overs are going to be very, very important in that regard. Against the win, Ghulam Sir to Rumail Ray. Rumail Ray can play hard-hitting cricket and can also play the fast ball as well. It's pretty good reflexes, young man. Single to the long off. Ahsan Ahmed is the fielder out there. Meet Patel will face Ghulam Sir from around the wicket. Road end. We've got some massive crowd out here. Every time St. Charles Raptors play, they bring along some fans too. Oh, wanted to go across. It was too quick for him. We'll have to wait. What he did wrong. See this? Yeah, definitely. It was a slower ball and wanted to drag that on to the deep mid-wicket boundary. It wasn't there. Another slower ball. Gets a bottom edge. Bottom edge is it? Might go for a 2-run, but Meet wasn't interested. Ramiz was pretty quick out there. Rumail would like to play the rest of the 3 balls in this over. They need this wicket. Filli steak and cheese. Lower full toss. Want to try Yorker ball. Might go for a 2-run. Ramiz will have to do good. Oh, made it safe. 2 runs. There's always 2 runs out here. The grass is super thick. Direct hit might have some chance. Against the wind, Ghulam Sir will have to somehow take the wicket. A short ball. It was a slower ball and short ball as well. Tejas Patel is the fielder at the deep square leg boundary for just 1 run. Free what? Clinic? Medical? Just been informed by Dr. Akbar that the Filli group of companies, they actually run a free medical facility on Devon Avenue. Oh, York Tim! He had all 3 wickets in front of him. Darts in, bullseye. Amazing. Ghulam Sir using all his experience, knowing that he had a high back lift. Meet Patel had all the 3 wickets in front of him, facing him. Doesn't do an inch wrong in there. Bullseye. Judge Maheshwari is the new batsman. Very talented young man. As I was telling you guys in the audience, Filli group of companies, they run a free medical facility on Devon Avenue. Devon Avenue is a mini Pakistan or mini India if you think about it. It's called Hayat Clinic. You can get checked up there if you needed to. Niaz Khan will come around from road end. Rumail Ray is on 13 of 9 with a 6 to nudge me. Yaj Maheshwari joins Rumail. "18 matches, 159 runs, strike rate of 101.27 in MPL history." Definitely has played some cricket in MPL. Right will be Niaz Khan, cuts it right through the point, and the short third man fielder Manu Singh is a fielder. 2 runs taken. Niaz doing well. The wider Yorker, Romeo wanted a little bit more bat on that. Got the toe edge. Sweeper cover, long on, long off, a cow corner, and bringing in the deep square like fielder, taking a third man back to the boundary. Pretty smart considering his pace and his line as well. It's a wider Yorkers, wider, fuller length. Took Manu Singh all the way back to the third man boundary for those edges that could go for boundary or more than 1 run. We'll have to be consistent with this line, but you never know the fast bowlers. Easy 2 has been the call and taken it pretty easily. Romeo and Judge both are young, both are enthusiastic, full of energy, both are new to the crease as well. Niaz Khan is telling the fielders to stay a little bit inside to protect that second run that's been taken, that's been stolen from them. 157 for 7, 17.3 overs. Oh, very good ball, good pace, good wider Yorker. This is what you need from Niaz Khan. Doing really well, giving all his energy to this over, penultimate over, I would say. Another one takes an inside edge to the fielder. Oh, pretty close. Might have been inside. He's actually Sinam was the fielder. Oof. Not sure about that. I think it was safe. So 5 runs so far in this over. Relatively better over from Niaz Khan. Went for 39 runs in almost 4 last ball of his over. We'll have to see how Judge does on the last ball. He brings in the deep long off fielders. So Ramiz Raja is inside the circle, and they have a deeper third man, deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, and deeper sweep cover. Oh, Darson! Oh, makes it home. Judge wanted a second run. It's not there, so 6 runs off the over. Judge does well on this very flamey Yorker. Wow. 40 for 1 in his 4 over Niaz Khan. Ghulam Mudassar will continue to his last over. Might not continue for his last over. I think Aga Khizr will come to ball. The second last over. Aga Khizr is getting almost 1 or 2 overs every match, every game. Doing really good, whatever the opportunity that he's given. It's a team player. Tejas swaps places with Manu Singh from point fielding to deeper sweeper cover. Aga is making sure that they got enough fielders inside the circle to avoid any no balls at this stage of the game. Yaj Maheshwari hits it high, hits it straight to the fielder. Niaz Khan, I think. That is Niaz Khan. Niaz Khan takes an easy catch. Aga Khizr with his 3rd wicket. Only bowled 7 balls and has 3 wickets now. 1-6, 3 wickets. Almost. Niaz Khan was the fielder. Just been informed by the scorer some interesting fact. Aga Khizer actually got the hat trick. He had 2 wickets on his on the last 2 balls of the first over, and then he got the wicket on the very first ball. So that's a hat trick. Hat trick hero Aga Khizer. Rajat Patel, he can hit as well. They have a batting on the very last. They will have to somehow play the last 11 balls. These last 2 batsmen. Very experienced in Chicago cricket, Rajat Patel. 257 games. Knows this ground very well. Have to wait and see. No run. Aga Khizer doing well. Rajat Patel is being asked by his teammate to just rotate the strike. Get Romil back to crease, to front, to the strike. As he's a set batsman. Oh, hits it well. Goes all the way for a huge 6. He got all of it. He got all of it. Flew all the way across the parking lot for a massive 6. Right over. Rajat Patel, the number 10 batsman, hit a massive 6 to a hat-trick hero. .165. Any runs that come in last 9 balls or this partnership will be bonus for St. Charles Raptors. It's a very good length from Aga Khizer. Makes a very good comeback. I'm sure he's gutted with that one bad ball. It's a little bit spongy wicket, so you got a ball on a very good length. If it's a too full or too short, that's definitely going to go for runs. Number 67, Aga Khizer. Hammers it to the deep cover sweeper. Tejas does well to protect the second run. Save the second run for his team. 166 for 8. 18.5. Filli coming from 12 overs at 120 runs, almost 120 runs, to contain St. Charles within 180. They definitely will be happy with the effort. Hits it hard. Might be a chance. Drop short. Aston Evans is the fielder. Might just be 1 run. Does well, Aston. So very good over comes to an end. 8 runs off it and a wicket, a hat-trick wicket. Aga Khizer went for 17 in his 2 overs quota. Getting 3 wickets. Ghulam Mudassar will come back around and ball the last over. 167 runs for 8. Romil will want to play all the 6 balls by himself. Does now want Mudassar to come around the wicket and ball to Rajat Patel, who still want to give some sort of room for himself and leave those wickets. All the fast bowlers love that. So taking all the protection all the way, sweeper cover, long off, long on, deep mid wicket. Really good shot. Might go for a boundary. Oh, poor effort from Manu Singh. It's not a boundary.
Is
Digs in hard. Romeo right in the middle of the deep extra cover and long off. Slower ball, no run. 171 for 8. 4 balls remaining. Digs in a short ball. Ramiz Raja will not drop this. Most importantly, the new batsman will take a strike now. This was a short ball. Mudassar definitely not happy with the effort from that boundary ball. Got it. It's good thinking that should not have happened. The boundary should have been saved by Manu Singh on the deeper cover boundary line. This league or this franchise mandates that every team has to play an under 23 player in the playing 11. He cannot be a substitute. He cannot be an impact player. He has to be in the playing 11. Great rule to promote youth cricket in Chicago. Aryan will be the new batsman to face. The last 3 balls, we'll have to see. He will have to cover those 3 stumps. Mudassar, as long as he can see one of them, he will go for that Yorker. With that high back lift, I already see there might be a Yorker coming your way, buddy. Oh, ducks it. Mudassar is not happy and is showing all his aggression as well.
We don't want so much space. Runs nikal jate.
Too much pace. Yes, sir. Lower full toss. We'll have to see if it's considered a no ball. We'll have to see for the umpire's decision. Misfielding. Takes 2 run. Not given a no ball. So wanted to try that Yorker ball. Last ball of the over. Mudassar is doing really well so far. 23 for 3 in his 4 overs. A slower ball will be a leg by. Filli will be happy with this effort. 174, 175 target. Ghulam Mudassar taking 3 wickets. Aga Khizar taking 3 wickets. Najmi with his 1 big wicket of Josh Patel as well. Filli doing well in the latter half of the inning. Last 10 overs brought only 78 runs and 6 wickets as well. Good effort all around. At one point, Raptors were looking to go for 200. Been contained under 180. 175 is the target. We'll be right back. We might be joined by some of those match officials as well. Filli versus Raptors. We'll be right back. Welcome back. We are almost officially starting the second inning. St. Charles Raptors have started taking the field. The ballers are warming up.
Yeah, I want.
Filli has their opening batsman out there already. Shahir, Hassan, and Ramiz Raja will open the inning. 175 is the target if you just joined us. So recapping the first inning, St. Charles were cruising, looking at a target of 200 or more. Had a mini collapse towards the latter half of the inning and were folded in for 174 runs. Management has been very generous, asking us if we need coffee. We will not be able to sleep. Ramiz Raja, very experienced. Seen him playing for Pakistan a couple of games. Played Pakistan domestic cricket for a long time. Has some unbeatable records there as well. Shahir Hassan is joining him. 27 games in MPL history, 498 runs at a strike rate of 123.88. Rahimullah Ghanizai, so he's quick. He will start the inning. 24 games, 47 wickets. Economy rate is 4.27 only. I think that's his overall record in Chicago cricket. I think he's played more games than 24. So from that stats, one can easily say that he is a wicket-taking option for St. Charles Raptors. Ramiz Raja steps out. That disturbs the line and length of Rahimullah Ghanizai. Takes the pad, leg buys to start off. Shahir Hassan does not want to tuck in his shirt. Shahir Hassan can be very dangerous on his day. Swinging in. Umpire calls it a wide. Wicketkeeper just had a little fumble behind the stumps. Commies it at Kamran Sayed is what I meant. He's at one slip, or probably a second slip, a deeper second slip. Rahimullah Ghanizai. Oh, attempted Yorker. Shahir Hassan steps out to cut short of that swing. Rahimullah is very good with his pace. Can go for a few runs as well as any fast bowler out there. Tall, quick, brings the ball in naturally. Oh, very good shout. Would have been close, but I think it was a little bit of height. He takes it on his thigh pads from a side-on angle. We'll see that as well. Very good broadcasting by the team, by the IT team of the league. got replaced from almost every angle. Flicks it. Definitely did not intend it to go to the deep mid-wicket boundary, deep square leg boundary, I think. Takes an inside edge because of that angle that brings the ball in to the right-hander. So far, he has targeted the body of the batsman. Hasn't landed ball perfectly. Comes back. Oh, bowls it! This is a big wicket. Ronaldo kind of celebration. This definitely was what I was talking about. Brings the ball in. Reminded me of Bhuvneshwar Kumar's in-swingers. Great energy out there. Ramiz Raja is back to the pavilion without scoring any runs. That's a big wicket. Big loss for Filli. I think he was not expecting that ball to come in that much from that angle. What a start for St. Charles Raptors. Sadali will join Shahir Hassan, sending all their best batsmen up the order. Had a finger injury. Didn't quite get it going yesterday as well. We'll see how he faces the last ball of Rahimullah Ghanizai, who's on fire. 26 matches in MPL history, 886 runs. A very good strike rate of 158. Almost an average of 45 runs per inning. Sadali has played some amazing innings in MPL history. We'll have to see how he does today. So they have a deeper boundary point and a deeper third man. Oh, might be called a no ball. Has not been called a no ball. So surprised. This was definitely higher up there. Oh no, that was definitely a no ball. Getting an angle, getting an idea from every angle. Yeah, that was definitely waist high. Rahimullah got lucky out there. Umpire, not sure what is a no ball. High full toss. That was the baller knew it was a no ball. The way he reacted, he knew it was a no ball as well. Got away with it. But the game moves on. So should we. Adil Ahmedullah is the new batsman, new bowler. Pardon my language. Adil Ahmedullah is another wicket-taking option. He takes the ball away from the right-hander. We'll have to see how Shahir does. 3 for 1 in his very first over with one of their main batsmen back in the hut. A little bit of outswinger. Takes the run, taps it to the point. Runs in for a single. He will bring the ball back in to the left-hander Sadali. We'll have to see what is the field placement for Sadali. I already know there's one long off and one deep mid-wicket. Protecting the boundaries there. Sadali can be very dangerous if he gets going. Taps it to the point for a single. rather quiet inning so far by Filli, taking their time. They need that for sure. Having one of their batsmen who scored a lot of runs yesterday. He scored almost 60 runs of 26 balls. Back in the pavilion without scoring anything. Cuts it hard. Might go for 2. There was a little misfield, but it will only be a single. A little bit of extra bounce Ahmadullah Adil is getting. Ahmadullah Adil races from Afghanistan. So this team, St. Charles Raptors, is kind of like a melting pot. They got players from India. Josh Patel cuts it hard. Will be only 1 run. Josh Patel, Rajat Patel, Darpan, they're all from India, including Raj Maheshwari as well. Rahimullah Ghanizai and Ahmadullah Adil both are from Afghanistan. And then Kamran Sayed from Pakistan. If I'm missing anybody else from Pakistan or India. So they're playing as a team. Slower ball. Beats him outside the edge. Outside. Kamran Sayed is looking for something behind the stump. Wanting to throw the ball to the strikers and thinking Shahir might be standing outside the crease. Ahmadullah Adil with his last ball of the over so far. So far so good. 4 singles. No boundaries so far. Second over. Shahir backs in. Almost took a chance. Oh, might be tied. Takes 2 runs easily. 9 for 1 after 2 overs. What a great pull shot. This is so unjust for a batsman. The keeper had to run all the way. It was actually gone for a boundary. What a shot. Great reply. The first boundary of the inning so far. Great pull shot. Heavy. It was hit so well, despite the fact that it was heavy, thick grass. Because of consistent rains throughout the week, it still went all the way for a boundary. It's been called a no ball. Overstepped. Rahimullah Ghanizai. It's a very typical thing for fast bowlers. It was a free hit. Hasn't been hit well. Might be only 2 runs. Yasin Bamed, who is, I think, the captain of St. Charles Raptors, jersey number 111, came all the way from the mid-wicket boundary to save a few runs. So far, a better over for Filli. Rahimullah He's gone for 7 runs so far with the first 2 balls. Saad Ali is gonna keep going. He's gonna keep the scoreboard ticking. He can hit massive sixes. He can rotate strike. Very smart cricketer. Oh, an outside edge might go all the way for a boundary. They might not go all the way for a boundary. Oh, he falls short. And it's been very unfortunate. Shahir Hassan fell, dropped his bat there, tried to crawl back into the crease, was still pretty far out. Very, very unfortunate. Both the openers are back in the... Oh no, this is so unlucky. This is very unlucky. Made a mess out there, Shahir Hassan. Will be gutted. Hassan Ahmed will join Saad Ali. Hassan Ahmed is the younger brother of Sarfraz Ahmed. You might see some resemblance in the stance, the way he plays, to his older brother. Very good throw from the deep third man boundary. We'll have to figure out who was the fielder. Collected pretty cleanly by the keeper. Shahir Hassan is back in the pavilion after scoring only 5 runs of 7 balls. Saad Ali called it for a second run, which wasn't there, but then all of a sudden decided against it. A big in swinger on the pad. Oh, direct hit would have taken the wicket again. Would have been another run out. It's definitely not. It's not out as far as the LBW is concerned. Hassan Ahmed is not even looking at Saad Ali. Saad Ali made a call. Very confused in the middle. Pressure. Definitely not out, going sliding down the leg stump, but that was definitely out. If it was there was nobody backing up, if some fielder was there at the stump and the non-striker's end, it would have been a wicket for sure. They were waiting for it to hit direct. Very good over so far by Rahimullah. Great comeback even after going for some runs in the first 2 balls with a no ball as well out there. Very good comeback from Rahimullah. Fast bowling at its best. Saad Ali will have to stay. Here's the insurance policy for Filli. Taps it from his hips. Will go for 2 runs. Keeper does well. Keeper does well. Sprints all the way to the deep fine leg boundary. 20 for 2 in 3 overs. Kamran Syed is the new bowler. Ahmedullah Adil has been removed after the first over. He did well. Been informed by the umpire that the bowling has been changed. Kamran Syed, he is a legend of Chicago cricket. I don't think I think he's the Chris Gayle of Chicago cricket. I don't think anybody has scored as many as 100 as Kamran Syed has in Chicago cricket. And he bowls well, very good control as well, very smart cricketer. Brings the ball in, can also take the ball away from the batsman, the right-hander as well. So he's gonna bowl with the wind. Calls himself a big daddy. 190s. I feel like that's his highest score on the very first ball. Romeo Ray chases the ball. Very good throw as well from the deeper cover boundary. 2 runs on the very first ball. Hassan Ahmed. Brings the ball in. Kamran Syed is the bowler. With this heavy, thick grass, just 1 run in a normal ground could have been 2. 9 games in MPL history, and I'm not sure if that's true. 2 wickets only for Kamran Syed. It's normally pretty good with the wicket-taking abilities. Will be an interesting contest. A long off boundary and a deep mid-wicket, I think. I can't see the fielder. Pulls it hard to the deep mid-wicket boundary. Will only be 1 run. Romeo Ray will field. Very good throw. Back to the keeper. 4 runs of the first 3 balls of Kamran Syed. We'll need to keep the score ticking. Hits it hard through the extra cover fielder. Might just be 1 run. On any ground, this would be 4. Saad Ali will face the last 4 balls. Full toss, lower full toss. Will go for only 1 run. Darpan Patel's the fielder. Hassan Ahmed 4-4. Saad Ali 11 balls, 13 runs. Shot! Beautiful shot. Over extra cover for a beautiful 6. Hassan Ahmed with a beautiful 6. First 6 of the inning. The end of 4 overs. Filli, I believe, 30-2. 32 for 2 in 4 overs. Ahmadullah Adil will be the new bowler. Ahmadullah Adil will come back after bowling just 1 over. Doesn't change the end as well. Oh, actually changes the end. Ducks it right underneath his eyes. No run taken. Saad Ali will have to play an anchor inning here, but he won't be playing a very slow inning, that's for sure. Once he gets going, it's going to be hard to stop him with the wind. Adil Ahmadullah. Oh, shot. It's a chance. Drops it. Ooh. That could cost them big time. He came right underneath the ball. Definitely was a little bit tougher chance. Romel Ray doesn't normally drop these catches, but was a little bit tougher. Still, no excuses. If he made it to the catch, he should have caught it. That could cost them a game. You don't want to drop a player like Saad Ali. Slower ball will be tight. Direct run. It would have had some chance. There was nobody backing up as well, so 2 runs taken. Adil Ahmadullah doesn't like that. A drop catch, an extra run. He's gutted himself because this was a bad ball. Should have been punished. Doesn't take full advantage of it. 3 runs so far in this over. 35 for 2. 5th over. Definitely want to score at least 50 runs in the power play. Oh, slower ball. Misses it completely. Wanted to go big on that one. Adil Ahmadullah rolled his fingers in it's the back of the hand. Slower ball. Very smart cricket by Adil Ahmadullah. Hassan wants to score some runs out there. Steps out. Might not go for a boundary, but will be 2 runs at least. Patel came all the way from the backward point to protect the 2 runs. So 5 overs gone. 37 for 2. Kamran Sayed will continue from the park end. Saad Ali to face the last over of the power play with a deep mid-wicket and a long off fielder. Might want to attack. Might be 2. Might not be 2. Does well from the square leg. Rajat Patel is the fielder. Hassan Ahmed with a beautiful 6 in the last over, and then now they have a protection in the same spot. He tries to hit it. Might want to go for a single as well. Misses it. No singles there. Saad Ali does not want to take a risk. They already have 1 batsman ran out. Looking at a mid-wicket boundary. There's a lower full toss. Wanted a little bit more than that one just run on the offside. Saad Ali might be looking at that mid-on fielder being inside the circle. Want to take advantage over there. Kamran here to Sadali. Lost 3 balls. Could be massive. Wanted to go there. Single taken. Sometime Kami grips the ball as if he's ball to ball a slower ball, but then he does not ball a slower ball, so very deceiving. We'll have to keep an eye on Kami's hand until the very end. Give himself some room, backs up in the crease, wanted to go deep mid-wicket boundary, misses it completely. He does not believe that he missed it. It was there to hit. Hassan Ahmed dearly wants some runs. Hasn't done much so far in the power play. A full toss might go all the way for a 6. Bad ball to end the over. Kamran Syed, definitely not a good ball. He's gutted. Very disappointed with himself. Had an amazing over until the very last ball. Kamran Syed is definitely not happy. We can all see that. Nothing you could do on that. Flew all the way to the deep point. 46 for 2 in 6 overs. Good shot to end the power play. We might see Rahimullah coming back for another over. They need wicket, and that's exactly why they want to bring him back. With the field being open right now, you can have as many as 5 fielders outside the circle, and Rahimullah can put some pressure on the batsman with his aggression and make the batsman make some mistake out there. And that's exactly why he's been brought back. So far 12 runs in 2 overs for 1 wicket. Big wicket of Ramiz Raja, if you missed it. Thank you. Sadali to face Rahimullah. Very good ball. Still getting some swing. Oh, almost. Direct hit would have had some impact. I think Hassan Ahmed was jogging towards the crease. Could have been very tight. The keeper misses it. Makes it 2 runs.
Pushed out as an Nisar by se push le.
Sadali. Rahimullah is still getting some swing on it. Sadali takes an easy 2. There is no fielder inside the circle there. Keeper should have made some effort. Josh Patel ran all the way from the deep square leg boundary. Look where he is at. Josh Patel giving his all energy. He wants to win this game. Raptors want to win this game. They're doing really good so far, and will need some wickets. Rahimullah will be bowling his last over until the very end now. His action reminds me of Hardik Pandya. I don't know if I'm the only one looking at it. Rahimullah's action, bowling action, reminds me of Hardik Pandya with no jump at all. Almost no jump. We'll have to look closely this time. Right. Cuts it very nicely. through the point and short third man boundary for short third man for a beautiful shot for a boundary. So welcome boundary for Sadali, who's been staying quiet out there. We'll have to take some risks. 8 runs so far in the over. Beautiful shot. Shot to the sweeper cover for a single. Rahimul Aghanese changing his angle, coming around the wicket to Sadali from the last ball. This will be a very crucial ball. Aston will just want to take it around to get a single, go to the other end. This last baller from me, Rahim's spell with the new ball. Then he might come back for his last over towards the death. Ooh, inside edge. Very lucky. Very lucky. Aston wants to go for a second run. It won't be tight. Oh, makes it comfortably. 2 runs on the very last ball. That was super tight. An inside edge. Might have taken the leg stump with it. Very unlucky Rahimullah. Very good bowling. Still getting some shape on it. Darpan Patel will be the new bowler. 57 for 2 in 7 overs. Slowly and for surely, Filli is getting back to their zone. They haven't lost a wicket in almost 4 overs. They have scored some boundaries as well. 1-6 so far by Aston, 2 sixes so far by Aston Ahmed. It still won't be easy under the lights with the dew coming and heavy thick grass as well. Darpan Patel will come around the wicket. Deep sweeper cover, long on, long off, deep mid wicket, and a deep square leg are the 5 patrollers. Keeper up the stump with the wind. Darpan Patel. Seen him taking some big wickets. He's a partnership breaker. That's what I know about him. An off spinner. The very simple action. All he wants is just land the ball at a right angle. With the angle, an off spinner to a left hander is always very tricky. We're gonna see how Sadali plays him. Goes big on this time. Straight to the mid wicket boundary for a single. They have the protection there. Good throw. Sadali needs some new gloves. Drier gloves, I would say. He's playing really well considering he's been injured. While taking a catch the first inning, Darpan Patel. Very good tight line and length. Umpire might be taking, keeping a very close eye on Darpan Patel's landing. The first foot has to stay inside the sideline. Oh, it was pretty wide. He's cut it himself. Fuller length. Definitely deserved some runs on it. Take a very bottom edge to the point fielder, or a short third man fielder, I would say. Hassan Ahmed might want to go for a big one this time. Bangs it over extra cover for a massive 6. This is what he was looking for in the last ball as well. I've seen him playing this shot so many times.
Patel,
Knew that there was a fielder, wanted to get elevation on it so it doesn't land in the hands. Made sure that there was a power elevation behind that shot. Beautiful. Welcome boundary for Filli. Dots. The last ball of the over, 64 for 8. 64 for 2 in 8 overs. 8 runs per over is the run rate. 9.25 is the required run rate. I don't think that will matter as long as they have the wickets in hand. Raptors might want to take a few wickets to get back in the game. This partnership is building up pretty dangerously. Romeo Ray is the new a little bit of a water break and a glove change break as well. We've got a bowling change coming in from the road end, Romeo Ray. It's very good, very nippy. It's not very tall, but he has very good control. Left arm coming over the wicket. To Sadali. Will be a good contest. Very good economy rate, 6.53. It's a winner any day, 6.53 economy rate. Oh, shot up in the air, might land in the middle of nowhere. Might run for 2 runs. Is there a backup fielder? Yes, there is. Yasin Bamed himself. I think Sadali might want to go after Romeo Ray. The way he's played the first ball, he's definitely not happy. That was there to be hit. Takes it top edge, landed in the middle of all the fielders in the mid-wicket area. Comes back around the wicket, over the wicket, pulls shot straight to the deep mid-wicket fielder for a single. Adil Ahmedullah will throw the ball in. 3 runs of the very first 2 balls, 67 for 2. At the same time, St. Charles Raptors were 61 for 4. So Philly might be considering themselves a little bit, having a little bit of upper hand in the game. Hassan Ahmed will face Romeo Ray from over the wicket. Oh, short ball, very good short ball on his shoulder height. I don't think he was expecting it. Beautiful bowling, beautiful action, beautiful run up. Very good follow through. Another one. Another short ball. Hassan Ahmed is not expecting Romeo to ball those short balls. Good thing about because he's not that tall, he's pretty nippy. It does not go over the shoulder as well. So that's the best part about those bouncers. This time he takes the fielder back, deep third man. A short ball, a slower ball, I would say. No run again. Very good comeback from Romeo Ray. Only 3 runs so far in the over. 3 dot balls, putting some pressure on Hassan Ahmed, who might want to go for a big shot this time. Might create some chance as well. Another slower ball, another inside edge. Very good over by Romeo Ray. 3 runs off it, 67 for 2 in 9 overs.
What's the score?
67.
Thank you.
Darpan Patel will continue, and knowing how good were the last 2 overs, only 10 runs came in the last 2 overs. Saad Ali might want to go big in this over. 29 of 24 Saad Ali and 29 of 22 Hassan Ahmed. Saad Ali doesn't do a lot of dot balls. Hassan Ahmed has hit 3 sixes, and despite that, he's still on 29 of 24. Full toss, hits it massively. It might be a wicket. Got out very cheaply on a full toss. That's a big wicket. That's the pressure of the dot balls. Very good catch. The long on boundary. Saad Ali is back in the pavilion. It's a big wicket considering Filli definitely did not want Saad Ali to get out. And getting out in this fashion. On a full toss, Darpan Patel is ecstatic. On a full toss. Can't say it enough times. New batter is Niaz Khan, the hero, almost a hero of the last night. Scored 67 runs of 25 odd balls. Niaz Khan is the new batter. They definitely need him to score a quick 30-40 runs because the last couple of overs have not been that great. And Saad Ali is also back in the pavilion, scoring only 29 runs of 25 balls with only 2 boundaries. Darpan Patel, very smart bowling changes by St. Charles Raptors captain. Niaz taps it for a single. The wicket on the very first ball. The last 2 overs, almost nothing, almost just the 10 runs off it. The wicket was coming. Just a matter of time. Patel will continue around the wicket to the right-handers as well. Reminds me of Muhammad Hafiz bowling in those with the new ball, relatively new ball, and taking those wickets for fun. Patel is doing the same thing for his team. Flicks it to the square leg for a single. Wind is getting a little bit heavier. Not a good sign for Filli from one end at least. From the same end where Darpan is bowling. He's bowling with the wind. But the kind of sixes that Niaz hit, wind will not matter. And he runs fast as well. Just what we just saw. 2 runs, just taps and takes the 2 runs. Beautiful cricket. Niaz can hit massive sixes. We've seen that yesterday. I think he hit 8 sixes in last night inning. Almost took his team over the line, but wasn't enough to take them home. Darpan might be waiting for the wind to get a little heavier.
Start. 71 for 3.
Around the wicket, Niaz Khan is not taking risk. Does well. Darpan. Only 11 runs in his first couple of overs. Landing the ball right in the middle of the middle stump. So if the batsman misses, he will hit it. Looking for 2, won't get it. Darpan. 10 overs gone, 72 for 3. 103 runs required of the last 10 overs at a run rate required is 10.3. They have 7 wickets in hand. Romeo will continue from the road end. Only went for 3 runs in his last over. Essen faced his last 4 deliveries. Niaz Khan will go after him. That's why he's been sent. He's got some really good swing on the bat. So we'll have to wait and see. He won't wait around. He means business. Let's see. Cuts it to the point for a single. Niaz Khan is staying quiet so far. 5 runs of 5 balls. A proper all-rounder. He's taken almost 65 wickets in his 12 or 13 first-class games that he played in Pakistan. Scored some runs as well. He can hit big sixes. Chasing under the lights is never fun. And St. Charles is making sure of it. Shot. Straight to the fielder. We'll have to see. Oh! Drops it. And it's the veteran Samir Chaudhary, I believe. Yes. Samir Chaudhary doesn't drop many. And it's a boundary. Drops the catch. I think he ran in a little bit. Couldn't get back. on time and then pops the ball out of his hand for a boundary. Essen played a very good shot. Actually, the wind took the ball a little bit as well. Beautiful. Taps it to get a single. Very smart cricket. Single, boundary, single, 6 runs so far. That's what Filli needs to do. They need to make sure that they're getting boundary, at least one boundary in every over, and then tap around for singles or twos. There are twos available in the circle as well. There are no fielders in the. It cuts it hard. Might go for 2. Durpan is running heavy. After it, makes an easy 2. It's 9 runs so far. 8 runs so far. Before you even know it, Niaz Khan is playing some beautiful shots today. Slower ball. He wanted a single. The way he moved towards the off stump, I thought he was gonna go after it. But then Romeo, bowling very smartly, changed it to a slower ball, which Niaz didn't have any option but to tap it and take a single. It wasn't there. Pull shot. Short ball, the last ball, a typical reaction from a fast bowler for just 1 run. '81 for 3 in 11 overs. Josh has been impacted. Out. There is Samir Bhai, the veteran in Chicago cricket. Still cannot believe that he dropped a catch. Durpan will continue from the park end. Very good 2 overs so far, 12 runs, and took a big wicket of Sadali. Still continuing from around the wicket. Has patrolled fielding, deep square leg, deep long leg, deep mid wicket, long on and long off. There's nobody protecting the boundary on the offside. Oh, goes big, will not be needed. Doesn't matter how many fielders you got on the leg side, that nobody can get that. A massive 6. Niaz Khan can do this. And can do this repeatedly. We'll have to see how many times he can do this. It's definitely flighted up, asking him to go over. And he does. He doesn't waste that. Gets right underneath it. Goes again. It's a massive 6. Even bigger. Even bigger. Goes all the way to the park. Durpan will have to change a few things very quickly. Niaz Khan, the game changer, changing the game. As if he never left from last night. Continuing from last night. Was not out. 67 runs. Goes 2 massive 6s on the very first 2 balls. Can he make 6 out of 6? We'll wait. We'll have to wait and see. Goes big again. This time half short. Oh, landed in the middle of nobody. Landed in the middle of nowhere. It was a short pitched ball. Niaz wanted to go after him on the very third, for the very third six as well. Got it top edge. Landed at short mid wicket. Just one run. Essen will face now. Essen might just want to, take a round. Give the strike back to Niaz Khan, who's doing really well. Crowd is here to see that as well. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do, Essen. 36 of 26. Niaz Khan, some entertainment. 14 runs off the first 4 balls. Darpan Patel did pretty well in the first 2 overs. The first 2 balls were overpitched. He definitely wants that overpitch because of the patrolling that he has. Outside edge. Might go for 2 runs. Does well for the 2 runs. 16 runs off it so far. Darpan is going defensive now, knowing that he got hit 2 sixes on the very first 2 balls. But he still need to think that there are 5 fielders patrolling, looking for that wicket on the leg side. Give it a flight. We'll see what it does. Might get an top edge and a wicket. Bangs in short. Landed just in front of Samir Chaudhary for just a single. The veteran, the probably the fittest player in Chicago. Swings it hard, takes an inside edge for a single. A big over, last one. Darpan Patel going for 18 runs in the last over. Niaz Khan checking his hamstring. Hassan Ahmed single, taps it on the offside point fielder for a single. Raptors will need to stop these singles. They need Hassan to stay on and face as many balls as possible. After one big over, they've gone super defensive. All the fielders, the inside circle fielders, are all the way on the edge, making sure, trying to save those 2 runs, but they're leaking those singles. Niaz Khan to Romeo. Oh, massive! Massive. It might go all the way to the house or residential area. Oh my goodness. Niaz Khan, all his power, takes that slow ball on. A massive 6. They will need to get this wicket of Niaz Khan if they want to come back in the game. He's taking the game away from them. A slower short ball for a single. Niaz Khan is still having some technical difficulties. Niaz Khan 32 all of a sudden of just 16 balls. Hassan Ahmed 37 of 27. Romeo Ray with his taps it again for another single. a single, a boundary, and 2 singles again. This is cricket. Doing it beautifully. Hassan Ahmed anchoring the inning out there. A slower ball. Oh, could be tied, but there's nobody backing. Another single. So 11 runs off it. A 6 and 5 singles. Romeo doesn't like it. 109 for 3 in 13 overs. 66 runs required of 7. Last 2 overs have been amazing for Filli. We'll have to change a few things quickly. Wait. Dave Patel is the new bowler. He's also an impact player for Josh Patel. Josh, who did really good. 68 runs, is back in the pavilion being the impact player. Dave Patel, I've never seen him bowling, so we'll have to see. I think he's a leg spinner. Let's see if he is. Keep bowling, spin bowling from that, and with the. Oh, he's a left arm. We'll have to see how it does. Left arm spin bowler. Rocks it back. Might just be 1. It is 1. So bottom edged. Swings the ball away just like a left arm Ravindra Jadeja. Darts in a little bit. He needs to give a little bit of flight. If they want a wicket, they need to give some flight on it. Gives flight this time. Does pretty well. Beautiful bowling. He's been an impact player. Niaz Khan, 34 of just 18 balls. Oh, an outside edge. Dropped it by the keeper. It's definitely considered a drop catch. There was an outside edge for sure on that. He nicked it. He knew he nicked it. Beautiful bowling so far by Dave Patel. Left arm spinner. It's always a wicket taker. Oh, rocks it back in the middle of. Could be tight. And he's out. He's gone. Hassan Ahmed is gone. Very lazy on that one. The second run, he's on a non-striker end and he's jogging back. Wow, beautiful throw. Right on the money. 39 of 29. Good. Aga Khizr is the new batsman in. This is definitely not what Filli wanted at this point. Hassan Ahmed was playing really good. He was keeping the scorecard ticking, taking singles around, giving strike back to Niaz Khan, who's on fire out there in the middle. Dev Patel comes back, gets some dot balls, and builds a pressure. The 2 was there, but Aston was lazy a little bit on that. Gives the wicket away. Exactly what Raptors wanted. Aga Khizr is the new batsman. He can hit some sixes as well, for sure. A very good local player. Dev Patel to Niaz Khan. Still 2 balls remaining in this over. Niaz Khan will want to compensate for whatever has happened so far. 3 runs and 1 wicket. Goes big this time. Over extra cover. Might go all the way for a 6. Massive 6. He did not middle this. He knew he did not middle it. Landed right in the middle of the two patrolling fielders out there. Beautiful shot for a 6. That's the power of Niaz Khan. Even a half shot is going all the way for a 6 against the wind. Betcha. Last ball of the over. Why gonna go again? This is even bigger. This is even bigger. This is probably the biggest of them all. Finishing the inning in some fashion. Finish the over in some fashion. 2-6 of the last 2 balls. And that happened after Hassan Ahmed was out. The last 2 balls. 4th ball, he was run out. And then the last 2 balls, massive 2 6s. He wants some water. He definitely needs some. But he does not want to lower down the temperature out there in the middle. Niaz Khan, 47 of just 22 balls. Filli Raptors had some happiness in form of a run out. But then I see again the worrying faces out there in the middle, trying to figure out how to get the wicket of Niaz Khan. That's what they need at this point. 50 runs required in the last 7 overs. 6 overs, I believe. Ahmedullah Adil will ball to Aga Khizr. Ahmedullah Adil is considered as a
क्या बॉलिंग की मैंने देखी आपकी बॉलिंग कैसी हो आप
Ahmedullah Adil to Aga Khizr. That's all he needs to do. He might go for 2 runs. Niaz Khan is quick between the wicket. And he takes easy 2. Might go for a 3rd one as well. Aga Khizr is not ready. 2 runs on the very first ball. Aga Khizr. He also took 3 wickets. Took a hat-trick. Hat-trick Firo. क्या हुआ? नहीं हो रहा. हो गया? क्या हुआ?
छः हो गया आगा कैसी टेढ़े मेढ़े छोड़
Ahmedullah, they're going for 11 runs in the last over again. So it's definitely within the reach now. 40 runs required of the last 5 overs. 8 runs an over. And they're going over 11 or 12 runs every over. Getting at least one boundary. A 6 or a 4 in each over in the last 4 to 5 overs. Will definitely need some miracle out there. They need Niaz's wicket. Raptors will need a Niaz wicket. Yaj Maheshwari brought in pretty late, but he's back. I see some mustache. He's very nippy. Gets the ball back in, but that's with the new ball. We'll have to see how he does with the old ball. It's been 15 overs old ball. Yaj Maheshwari. A high arm action. It's not that tall though. Aga Khizr with a beautiful 6 in the last over. He picked that slower ball from Adil Ahmedullah beautifully. Just flick of the wrist. Nothing really, just a flick of the wrist. Kobe Bryant will be smiling from the heavens on that flick of the wrist. Short ball, taps it to point for a single. Nobody backing up, so Ahmedullah Adil does not want to throw the ball because could have been 2 runs. Yaj Maheshwari coming from Park End. And Niaz Khan is on 48 of just 23 balls. So a repeat of the last night. Cuts it hard. There's no fielder back there. For a fast bowler, there's no fielder on the sweeper cover. Instead, there's a extra cover. Strange. 2 runs. This could have been just 1 run if the fielder was placed at the right spot. Yaj Maheshwari is there to take that wicket. All important wicket of Niaz Khan. He does well. Straight to the long on fielder, and he takes it. Before he took the catch, he did make a spaghetti of it. Darpan Patel finally taking the catch off his chest. I knew Yaj was there to take the wicket, and he does the job. Najmi. I think he's in Houston. Yeah, Paji. ठीक हो? Tonight. Osama. Tomorrow he's playing. वो क्रेसेंट का सुबह मैच है. Yash Premier. Niaz Khan scored a blistering 50 of just 25 balls. This could be a difference between the two sides. 5 massive 6s, no 4s. That's the power. This could still be a tight game. They still need at least 8 runs and over or more. Najmi. 523 games. Almost 10,000 runs. Very, very experienced batsman. A player, I would say. Very good all-rounder. Yaj Maheshwari taking all important wicket for his team. 138 for 5. Only 37 runs required of 27 balls. Can Aga, Khizr, and Najmi take their side home? A white ball appealing for a caught behind. I don't think there was anything on it. Coming around the wicket, that's definitely a white ball. Najmi should have let it go anyway. He's trying to poke. Oh, tops edges it, and could be another wicket. And he takes another wicket. Najmi, oof, rolled, closed his bat too early. Yaj taking 2 wickets in the same over. It was a slower ball. What have you done?
Najam Iqbal going for first ball. That is amazing wicket by Yaj. Catching by himself, Yaj. Filli under crazy pressure. They can definitely come back.
Niaz 50. 25 balls.
Niaz going crazy at 50 runs in 25 balls. He's the one who can come back. He can bring the game back.
He's out. He's gone.
Oh, he's gone. I thought it was...
Najmi, right before Najmi, he was out.
Oh,
So it's 2
never
wickets,
mind.
1 over.
I'm extremely sorry. I just walked in. I'm just doing the commentary. Owner of Filli, Akbar Khan, just invited me to do commentary and I had no idea. So sorry about that. Alright, Manu Singh walking in. Amazing batsman. He can also clear the boundary any given day. But yesterday he had a very difficult time. 15 balls, 6 runs. But right now he's at 0 runs in 1 ball. Yaj Maheshwari taking 2 wickets in 5 balls and giving up only 4 runs. Amazing bowling by him.
We're very pleased to have Charlie Bai with us. It's a short ball. Taps it to the point fielder for a single.
It is a great game. 4 overs, 35 needed, and amazing. Weather to play in Chicago right now. All their great batsmen are gone in Philly. Middle order batsman Salali, Hassan Ahmed, and Niaz Khan doing a great job for Philly, and they still got good finishers. Aga Azir, Manu, Tejas Vishal. I don't know why Tejas is not batting yet. Even Harishwara, amazing batsman. In St. George Raptors. So far, they've done amazing bowling. Kamran Syed getting whacked. Even Dave getting whacked as well. Yaj Maheshwari is the one who's getting them 2 wickets. And a great over by them. Just giving up 5 runs. Here you go. Amazing catch by Rajat. What a great ball. What a great catch. Manu Singh is out. Second ball and gone for duck. Roger taking the wicket. Roger taking the catch. Filli very under pressure. Romeo Ray taking that wicket.
That's why we love Charlie Bhai. Always a pleasure to have him. All of a sudden, 3 wickets down, and St. Charles Raptor is back in the game. Judge Maheshwari is the main character out there who brought them back with 2 wickets back to back on 2 balls, and then Manu Singh giving his wicket away on a pull shot to the deep mid wicket boundary. Tejas Vishal is the new batter. He can bat. We all know that. Aga Khizr can still bat. They still have the chance. It's not over yet. They will still be looking at scoring some 30-odd runs on the last 3 to 4 overs. We'll be waiting for it. Tejas Vishal to take the strike.
He can actually change the game. Tejas
Vishal is good.
He is one of the youngsters that can change the game. Romeo to Tejas. Easy single.
Taps it. Kamran Sayed. One. 34 runs required of the last 22 balls.
Aga Khizr, he is one of the hard hitter of Midwest Cricket Conference.
He'll come back for 2.
And that was an easy single. Oh, that was a direct hit. That is going to be hard for umpire to decide if it's going to be out or not. Oh, he was in. So absolutely no need for a third umpire there.
Two runs, 32 of the 21 balls. Aga Khizr will have to continue on to the very end. Tejas. Single run. 31 required. All of a sudden, this game is tilting towards St. Charles Raptors. It's a lower full toss. Might not go for 2. 30 required. 19 balls.
13, 19 balls.
नहीं
13, 19.
बन सकते हैं नहीं 30 कितनी
19 ਤੇ 30
19 देती बंदे कितने डाउन
7 down.
मारने बैगा मेरे
Almost gave a wicket away. Mid wicket there might be a 2-run there. Very good hustle in by the fielder. I think that's Darpan Patel giving his 100%. I don't think it's Darpan Patel. Might be Samir Chaudhary. Meet Patel. Yes, being told it's been Meet Patel. Meet Patel is very good fielder. 29 runs required in the last 3 overs. All of a sudden, we see a different game altogether. Judge Maheshwari changing the game in 1 over. 2 wickets. Those two massive wickets of Najmi and Niaz Khan.
Good commentary.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. One ball duck by Najmi. Yaj is back with his game-changing spell. We'll have to see how he fares in this over. This is a very, very important over. The way he's going, he might be bowling the last over as well. Might be Rahimullah. So this one and then Rahimullah and then Yaj again or Ramail. We'll have to wait and see. Aga Khizr. Oh, it's a full toss. Might be a no ball. When drops it. Ramail drops it. The batsman did not even run. It has not been given a no ball as well. They could have ran for 2 runs. Ramail does not drop catches. Just 1 run off it. Aga either thought he was going for a 6 or he thought that he was going for straight into Ramail's hands. Ramail's checking his hands, his fingers. 28. Tejas Vishal. All of a sudden the pressure is on him now. Oh, it's a short ball. Might be 1 run. 27 runs of 16 balls. Aga Khizr need to stay there. If Filli is going to have some chance to win this game, Aga Khizr needs to stay there. A dot ball. Aga Khizr. Okay. Beautiful bowling by Yaj Maheshwari. Only 6 runs given in his 1.3 overs. Yaj is doing what Aga Khizr did for his team. Another dot ball. Another dot ball. Oof. The ball is staying a little bit in the pitch. Oof. Almost 12 runs and over now. 27 required of 2.2. 14 balls. Yaj Maheshwari is doing super awesome for his team, for himself. Oh, slower ball. Misses it completely. Another dot ball. 16 runs of 13 balls now. Aga Khizr. This was a slower ball. Went hard on it. Misses it completely.
148. 13 में 28.
The equation is all of a sudden in favor of St. Charles Raptors. Last ball of the over. Yaj Maheshwari. Yorker length ball. Just 1 run. Rahimullah will be bowling this over. Quite sure about it. 26 runs off the 12 balls. Just been informed that Rahimullah will not be taking the field anymore. He's got some hamstring injury. Very unfortunate. Did great with the new ball. Adil Ahmedullah is the new bowler in this penultimate over. Keeping in mind, Aga Khizr has already hit him a 6 in the previous over. He went for 22 in his 3 overs. Still pretty good. Ahmadullah Adil to Aga Khizr. Might not be a very good fielding. Very good fielding. Whoever that fielder is, I think it's Yasin Bamid. Definitely stop some runs out there. Time to become a hero, Tejas Vishal. We know he can hit. Oh, shot it. Might go all the way for a boundary, might not go all the way for a boundary. Just 2 runs, heavy, thick grass to the extra cover. Tejas Vishal doing pretty well. There was no elevation on that shot, otherwise would have been a 6 or a boundary at least. Very tense game. Beauty of MPL. Very even teams, all of them. Adil Ahmadullah coming around the wicket to Tejas Vishal. Oh, hits it beautifully. Samir Chaudhary there to patrol. Very good throw as well. Samir Chaudhary, the coach. Oh, the keeper lets it go for 2 runs. You can't make these kind of mistakes. You can't make these mistakes, keeper. Leaking runs. Samir Chaudhary did all the hard work, and the keeper let it go in vain. 21 runs required in the last 9 balls. 2 twos and a single. Adil Ahmadullah coming around the wicket. Hits it beautifully to the long off boundary. Yaj is the fielder. Just 1 run. 20 runs of 8 balls. Aga Khizr playing 18 runs of 15 balls. Tejas Vishal 7 of 6. Coming over the wicket to Aga Khizr. Adil Ahmadullah. Important last 2 balls. Took it on his shoulder a little bit. Dot ball. It's definitely not what Aga wants. Oof, that's a dot balls at this stage is definitely not going to help Filli. Oh, hammers it. Might be a run out. Nobody's backing up, and might be a 2 runs again. 2 runs taken. 20 runs of 17 balls. Aga Khizr. So the last over, 18 runs required in the last over. Over up. Okay, it's a very tense game. It's a very tense game. We want to keep bringing all the actions to you guys. Beautiful game of cricket. Hanover Park cricket field. Yaj Maheshwari, all of a sudden he's become a hero. He was always a hero. But winning his team this game out of nowhere, this spell will be remembered. Tejas Vishal, young versus young. Oh, a very good short ball. Keeper needs to do better. You can't do this thing in the last over. You can't. This could have leaked a run. Aryan, his young man, needs to do a little bit better. Needs some game awareness. Samir Chaudhary is screaming from the boundary to the keeper. Can't do these kind of mistakes. Tejas Vishal on the other end needs to take some risk. 7 runs of 7 balls. Aga Khizr 20 of 17. Taps it for a single. Can only be a single. 17 runs required of the last 4 balls.
17 required in 4 balls. Amazing about this by Yaj Maheshwari so far. 4 ball to go. He's done so far amazing job, giving up only 8 runs and 2 wickets that he has taken. Very tough. Oh, very hard hitted. Only taken by single. Aga Kisher. Tejas Vishal on strike. He must take 3 sixes in order to win the game. If he wants to tie the game, it'll be 2 sixes and a 4. Very amazing inning. Tough luck for Filli so far. But the game is not over yet. Filli is still on the game. Oh! Just a single. Double. The game is over. Absolutely over unless a bowler will mess up. If they give no ball, that's when Filli will come back in. But other than that, absolutely no way to get in. Fifth ball of 19th overs by Yaj Maheshwari. And, it will be a single by it is not going to be easy for them as Tejas Vishal takes a single from them. Aga Kisher, he is going to be on the strike, but the game is done as 11 needed from last ball from Filli. Yaj Maheshwari, last ball taken. That was the last ball of the game and only single taken by Aga Kisher. Tejas Vishal. The game has won by St. Charles Raptors. And what an amazing winning. Josh Patel is the man of the match right now. 32 balls, 66 runs scored. Obviously, 10 runs won by them. Yaj Maheshwari taking 2 wickets in 3 overs. Rahim Amdullah and 3 overs, 23 runs, 1 wicket. Romel Ray, 29 runs, 1 wicket in 4 overs. But Josh Patel, what an amazing inning. As well as Rahimullah, 25 balls, 33 runs. What an amazing inning. And Romel Ray, what a finish. 23 runs, 18 balls. What an performance by St. Charles Raptors. 20 overs, 174 runs. And Filli finishing with 164 runs for 7 wickets. Temperature here in Hanover Park, about 84 degrees. Perfect weather for cricket. That is an amazing weather. Must come. Audience must come to the ground to enjoy it. Thank you for watching and have a great night. We'll see you Monday. Now.